What's up, guys? This is Brian Mark from Sober Attraction. So recently I've embarked on a new project. This project is a 5-month project for my leaner body. My goal is to gain 25 pounds. I want to be at 5% body fat. I want to be benching 250 pounds, and I want to be squatting 400 pounds, and I want to be deadlifting 350 pounds. So these goals that I've set, right? Like, I've been thinking a lot lately about, what it actually takes to achieve a goal that you set, right? Because coming from personal experience, I've read a lot about setting goals and achieving them and moving forward towards the things that you want, but for some reason, like there's been a lot of goals that I've set that I've never actually achieved, right? So the first thing I realized when I thought about some of the goals that I haven't actually achieved is I haven't actually made a lot of sacrifices to get to goals that I want to, right? Because when you have this new milestone or this idea of a new place that you want to get to in your life, well, the reason you've never gotten there before is because you have these habits that you get you this result, right? But for some reason you want a result that's up here, or that's different, right? So if you want to, if you want to get up here, then something inside of you has got to change, or some of your habits have got to change in order for you to get to where you want to. So I realized, the first thing that has to happen for me to achieve any of these goals is a desire to change had to be evoked inside of me. And the reason for that is I have habits that necessarily didn't get me to where I wanted to be when it comes to bodybuilding, right? Like, as an example, I used to like eating bad food. I used to like drinking a lot. I used to like smoking marijuana. I used to like being lazy. I used to like being comfortable. But I have this milestone that I want to get to, this ideal body, and being lazy, smoking, drinking, being comfortable, all of those things are not habits that will get me to where I want to go. Right, so I had to, my desire to change or my desire to achieve my goal has to be strong, has to be passionate in order for me to break these old habits that I have and create new habits that get me to where I want to go. Yeah, so desire to change, I think that's super important. I noticed that as I get more passionate about fitness and getting this, getting closer to this ideal body of mine, I pay more attention to detail, right? At first, I had to learn to cook for myself. Cook for myself instead of eating bad food. But now that I'm cooking for myself, I was like, I may as well cook healthy food. But cooking healthy food takes a long time every day, right? So since I'm cooking healthy food, I may as well cook healthy food in large amounts so that, throughout the week I don't have to worry about consistently cooking myself food all the time, because it gets tiring. But now that I'm cooking myself healthy food, this next week my focus is going to be portioning it out and knowing how much, what the nutritional content of that healthy food is. Right, so knowing how many calories are in my potatoes, or how many carbs, and how much protein, and all of these nutritional essentials. I want to know whether or not I'm getting them each day, and I want to know how I can get them. What foods can I add to my diet to get all of the supplements that I need, or all of the nutritional value that I need. All right. I'm feeling really good about my results this far. I haven't really gained a lot of weight in the last week, which is kind of disappointing, but I also know that it's because I'm up to 175 now from 170. So now that I've gained more weight, I need to eat more food because my metabolism is getting faster and faster as I gain more muscle mass. Right? So I need to take in more calories than I use every day so that I gain weight. That's another reason that I want to start portioning out my diet, is so that I actually know how many calories I'm putting in, and then I can kind of estimate how many calories I'm burning throughout the day. And if I'm not gaining weight, I can just add more calories. But right now, I don't even have an idea of how many calories I'm taking in, so that's my focus for this next week. Another focus for this next week is to stay completely sober. I said I was going to stay completely sober for the whole challenge, but last week I drank. I drank a lot less than I usually do, but I still drank. So this week, my focus, I have 3 bartending shifts at Roadhouse. My focus is to stay completely sober for all 3 shifts and still kill it, right? Because I want to have a good time, but I can't drink. I don't want to drink. All right, so this is week 1 completed of the 30-day lifestyle project. Oh no, it's leaner, meaner, stronger, sorry. Live the life of your dreams and never settle for anything less than you deserve.